Hi, everybody. I want to share with you an amazing experience that I finally had. It was the third annual Women's March on Saturday, January the 19th. And it was the first Women's March that I attended. In the past, I've been so supportive of the Women's March, but in intention and not really in the flesh. And we've all heard the phrase, the path to hell is paved with good intentions. And so maybe going to heaven is just simply avoiding hell. And as such, it is time to make things that matter in my life really matter, as in the physical. Because if it ain't matter, then maybe it doesn't really truly matter. So I wore a blue cap that says, Make America Sane Again. And I edged my way up to the ledge of the stage among supporters of every flavor you can imagine. And from the front row, I listened, I watched, and I cried. Tears just kept coming with each speaker. The lady who just exuberantly shared her Herculean challenges for transgender rights. A bunch of 11-year-old schoolgirls who were eloquent and passionate and in absolute utter command of their power, who were condemning sexual harassment and bullying and other systematic problems that they face at school. Female Spanish fast food workers who struggle with an industry that still refuses to pay $15 an hour, as well as has an outrageous sexual harassment rate of nearly 40% of employees being victimized. There were those of literally every color of the LGBTQIA rainbow, whose personal trials, their personal trials by fire, like alchemically transform them into these champions, these superheroes of so many causes, just a myriad of rights that they've championed, from immigrant rights to equal pay in sports, et cetera. It goes on and on and on. So with every speaker's story, I heard like this similar melody underneath. I heard the equivalent of, quote, I took what society said that made me worthless and turned it into my greatest source of personal inspiration, motivation, and conviction. So it's our flaws, perceived or real, that drive substantive matter, change that matters, change that's in the flesh, change that you can see and feel and taste and touch. And that invalidation that they experience and that we experience in different levels in our lives, it forces, it creates, it necessitates this evolution through action. And no matter your political affiliation, if you are voting, then, great. And you're not just, sitting on the fence. But unless you are actively involved in some way, then it's a little bit like leaning on the fence. So sure, you've picked a side, but only just. And I've picked a side, and it's high time I act like it on purpose. There's a real difference between what feels pleasurable or good or comfortable and what feels right. And if there wasn't, babies would never come out of the womb. In this path towards greater integrity, let's explore through some active mind meditation, a look into our own ownership of our own truth, and how much can you be integrated with what you really feel is right. And for everybody, there's a level and there's a combination of that makes sense for them. But the key thing is really feeling like you can own it and have choice in that. So let's just take a big deep breath. And from this place, close your eyes, be comfy, and imagine you have a massive root, grounding system, grounding cord, roots all the way from the base of your spine, all the way down to the very center of the earth. Ground all the way down, connecting you to what is physical, what is real, and the joy of being alive, being supported. And from this place of grounding, imagine earth energy coming up through your feet, into your body, every cell, being nourished. Energy filling you up, again, making you feel like nourished and supported. Notice what color it is, or colors. And from this place of really being grounded, you can do this. Let yourself connect to all of who you are as a soul. And let yourself connect to source or energy from the universe. Imagine that energy coming in to your body and mixing with that earth energy, making you feel connected to all that is, making you know that you're not alone. None of us are. And from this place of being supported and connected and grounded, say hello to your own truth. Imagine it being as simply as just a color, the most easy way. So if your own truth is a color, what color would it be? And from this place, notice where in your body that truth, your truth, really, really lives. And if you can, touch that place. Now, breathe into it, which is very validating. And then imagine you can see a gauge, or if you can't see a gauge, pretend. And this is a gauge, kind of like your speedometer in a car. It goes from 0 to 100. And ask yourself, how much at this time can you be integrated with your truth? How much of your space, your body, is at your truth's color? And just notice what you notice. Now, any part of your space that's not there yet, it can be. Or maybe the percentage of your space that is there, that's just right. You can check in with yourself. Now, continue to notice your truth's color. Let it spread if you like to do that. And any energy that's no longer fit, it can go into what I like to call an energetic recycling bin. Imagine putting some energy, could be yours or something or someone else's, into the energetic recycling bin. And it'll come neutral gold. So then you can reinvest it as you like. And then from there, take the energy back that's yours, and what's not yours, you can let go wherever it needs to go. So recall your energy out of where it's been invested that just no longer works for you. Let your own truth continue to expand if you like, integrating or creating more integrity for you. And from this place, say hello to your own integrity. Like, hey there, integrity. Mine seems very playful. Anyway, so from this place of having a special handshake with my integrity, go ahead, take a big deep breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes. We just had a little play with saying hello to our own truth and integrating and living with that truth in a way that's more present time, more conscious, more appropriate, whatever level that is. And that creates ownership. I hope you have a beautiful day. And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe, share, comment, all the usual stuff people ask about. And forward a link to your friends if you like. Anyway, thank you so much.